There's a very interesting Avudraham regarding Asara betaves, the fast that we're in the middle of currently. The Avudraham says that Lu Yitzuyar, if it would be possible for Asara betaves to fall out on Shabbos, who would have to fast on Shabbos? That's what he says. This is a very interesting concept that needs an incredible amount of explanation. Why would this be? Asara betaves, we fast, as we saw, Melech Bavel, the king of Bavel, Nebuchadnezzar. We said in the Pismon in the middle of Slichos this morning, besieged the city of Yerushaliyim, Jerusalem. As we know, it took an additional 2.5 years to destroy the Beis Hamikdash, the Holy Temple. The question begs to be asked: when Tisha falls out on Shabbos, Tisha, when we mourn, we're masavel over the Churban Beis Hamikdash, we mourn over the destruction of the Holy Temple on Tisha. When it falls out on Shabbos, it's a nidcha, we push it off, we don't fast on Shabbos. Why is Asara betaves, which is here primarily to recall that the city of Yerushalayim was besieged? Would we need to fast if it fell out on Shabbos, which it wasn't even destroyed till 2.5 years later? Whereas, unlike by Tisha B'Av, if it falls out on Shabbos, which we mourn the destruction itself, do we not fast on Shabbos? That's the question that we need to ask over here. Chazal teaches that in any generation in which the Beis Hamikdash isn't rebuilt, it's as if it was destroyed. Any year that it wasn't rebuilt, it's as if it was destroyed. Consequently, every single year it's considered as if the Beis Hamikdash is destroyed. Every single year. Annually we have certain times in the year, oh, it's this again, it's that again, this is coming again, that's coming again. Every single year it's as if there's a destruction. People don't even realize what they're missing with the Beis Hamikdash. Every single year, like clockwork, when Asara betaves comes, the Beis Din Shalmaila, the heavenly court, decides whether this year is going to be a year of destruction or rebuilding of our holy temple. For hardships, you're not allowed to fast on Shabbos. For example, someone who has yursit. Yursit, let's say one of our parents, on the day that they passed away, we commemorate that as a custom to fast. If that falls out on Shabbos, we don't fast. It's a hardship. However, if a person had a tainus chalom, a bad dream, you're allowed to fast even on Shabbos for a bad dream. Why? Because it's considered pleasurable. Because you get a pleasure from fasting, knowing that now will prevent that dream from actualizing, from actually occurring.
That's fantastic.
You're allowed to fast for a bad dream, though. For a bad dream, you're allowed to. Because it can help nullify the dream from actually happening. Now, Sam Sofer, based on all of this information, explains in his Torah Shmoshen Vayikra, in Jush L'Zayin Adar, the Sam Sofer ties it all in together over here. Tisha B'Av, why is it there? Why do we do Tisha B'Av? We're mourning over the destruction of our holy temple. For the Churban Beis Hamikdash. That's mourning over something which previously occurred in the past. Therefore, if it falls out on Shabbos, it doesn't override Shabbos. You're not allowed to fast on Shabbos. Conversely, dissimilarly, Asara betaves was enacted in order to nullify the future destruction of the Beis Hamikdash. Asara betaves is here to say, oh, we have to now ponder the fact that there's going to be another destruction this year, a new destruction. That's why Asara betaves is here. That's why, explains the Chassam Sofer, the Avudraham says, the Lu Yitzuyah, if it would be that Asara betaves would fall out on Shabbos, we would actually have to fast. Because it's not that we are fasting to recall something that occurred in the past, explains the Chassam Sofer. It's in the current, it's in the future. It's right now. And it's going to be more akin to fasting for a bad dream on Shabbos, which will be permissible because it's to prevent something that will happen in the future. It's an important idea to keep in mind on Asara b'teves.